I saw Jelly in Hawaii, and
I invited Will Compton. I was going to start this podcast this way, but I'll cut him a breather. I find out that Will Compton's in Hawaii. My wife hits somebody on my guy, and she's like, Will Compton's there. And in my mind, Will Compton's on the island, right? So I'm like, dude, tell him whatever. I want to pull up on him. I got some pot. We can smoke. I know he's on vacation. He didn't bring nothing. You know what I'm saying? I was like, where is he at? I want to go see him. I want to give him a hug. Also, let him know I'm doing a dinner tomorrow night. He should slide through. I'm here with American Idol. So now mind you this, I invite Will Compton to a dinner. No, this gets even better. Lionel Richie's there. Oh. Carrie Underwood's there. Oh. Josh Groban's there. Oh. Luke Bryan's there. Ashanti's there.
You might have to cut that.
Ashanti too. When I heard Ashanti, I was like, damn.
I mean, literally.
I don't know who Ashanti is, but the other one sounded sick.
It's like literally, like I'm not inviting you to like.
This is like the last.
It was just me. Come eat dinner with your boy. We're on a fucking island.
Oh, that's
it could have been a dinner for two. You know what I'm saying?
You like her voice.
I've met so many men. It's like they're all the same. Remember that when he hit it with Ja Rule?
You're not getting out of the rest of the story. Will.
Yeah, but he can finish it. I mean, I got my side.
Y'all know what happened.
I stand you up. Hang on, to stand you up, I have to say yes.
No, he politely declined.
Oh.
And I was just like, who turns down an American Idol dinner? And he blamed it on like, I don't know, parenting or something.
Something weak.
Yes.
We had just landed.
So listen, it gets even better. I'm sorry to cut it off, but this you don't get to come. We don't hear your story. So it's just fucking, you stood us up. So I wake up the next morning, and I'm the first thing I wake up and think is literally, man, fuck Will Compton. I'm like fucking, and my guy comes to get me, and we go to take off for our walk, and by the pool, play off Willie, dog. Shirt off, 10 a.m., sunburnt,
hell yeah.
Big white, look like he's finna play football with the big white things across his face. Just he didn't want to get tan right here, but everywhere else, shoulders on fire, chest on fire. He's been there 8 hours. He's on fire. And the baby is doing cartwheels, y'all. I see why Will's up energetic. Rue is doing backflips. It feels like
that kid's confidence, man. It's gone crazy the last year.
Yeah. And I was like, dude, you're here. He's like, I told him I'm here. I was like, I didn't think at the same fucking hotel. Oh, I'm even madder you didn't come to dinner. It was at the hotel.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, no.
The dinner was not at the hotel.
It was a block away from there. It was walking distance from the hotel.
Gotta live with the steps. You had to.
The rebuttal is we landed that day in the middle of the afternoon. So when we got there, we checked in the hotel and we're walking off to see the sun, to go check out the sunset. And we see the American Idol stage being put up. We're like, oh shit, American Idol, like maybe some one-off or some side quest of American Idols out here. Cause I haven't kept up with all the American Idol stuff. I'm like, oh, that's sick. I wonder if like Ryan Seacrest and Carrie Underwood and them are out here.
Yeah.
Sure enough, they start getting, they get introduced and start walking out. And then like, as we're walking over to the spot of the hotel for the sunset, I hear Jelly Roll. So I kind of like look back and see if he ends up walking out. I'm like, man, did I hear that right? Because I don't see Jelly walk out. I don't know how that went down, but I heard Jelly Roll's name. So I hit up Bunny. I'm like, hey, is Jelly Roll in Hawaii? She's like, yes. And I'm like, let him know I'm in Hawaii too. I would love to link up with him and see him at some point. And I get in touch with his personal assistant because he doesn't have a phone. And he's like, hey, I can get you tickets into American Idol. I'm thinking we just landed jet, like we just need to check in. We're going to hit this sunset. We're going to reset. We're probably going to go bed early because we had both kids. And so I was like, no, I don't need any American Idol tickets. I just need to know like when I can see Jelly. Cause if he's here, I've got to see him before we split up. I find out he's staying at the Four Seasons. I'm like, oh, this is perfect. He's like, we're also going to get dinner tonight if you want to go to this sushi spot at 9 p.m. I'm like, man, we're probably going to call it early tonight, but I would love to see him tomorrow if you guys have any open windows tomorrow. Here's our agenda. He's throwing me Jelly Roll's agenda. He's like, we're going to go on ATVs. I'm talking to Charlie, like, hey, I might go hit this ATV tour with Jelly Roll. But that day goes by. I just say like, oh, we're probably going to head in early. Like I didn't know all of these people were at this dinner. Because again, he's like 9 p.m. I'm like, man, we're wiped. We just got
jet-lag gotta be
we just
crazy.
got done with the flight.
Video games 2 nights ago.
But we just got hit.
But we just got in, dude.
Right.
Well, I mean, you'll know one day. You got the couple kiddos and you're just like, all right, we just got to get set. And so the next day I see him at the pool. I'm like, what up, Bubba? Yeah. And he turns around, he's about to go on a 3-mile run or a 2-mile run or something. Story. And I'm like, bro, when are you free? And so we ended up linking up like later that morning. He gasses me on the room and I'm just sitting there high as a kite, bro. Like, and then his chef just comes over and gives him this plate of food and then we have to depart and I'm just left alone with a bakery downstairs. I'm like, that's crazy. I can't get any food.
That's great. Just like
Walk
that.
downstairs, you just hear whispers going, all that food, talking shit to you.
Yeah, like, fuck, I gotta eat something.
What'd you say to me?
But I didn't know. I had no clue that all those people were going to a dinner, and I had no clue.
Shouldn't
that
matter.
He saw it. He saw it as me
matter.
standing him up.
It's dinner with Jelly Roll.
It's dinner with Jelly.
Yeah.
But he's like, you know, your assistant. He was a stud. It was a Nick.
Yeah.
He's like pitching me. Do you want tickets to American Idol? Hey, we got this dinner. I'm just thinking like I'm just trying to say hi to Jelly. Like I'm not trying to like rub elbows and get in the mix of everything he's doing. And so I didn't know it was taking. You know, I didn't stand you up. I let him know.
That's how you know you're the homie. We automatically offer you to get in the mix of everything. It's like, yo, babe, since
What do you want to do? You got this?
Like,
you want to host? You want to host
especially when
American
Nick-
Idol?
when Nick-
Seacrest is out. He's sick.
dog, when Nick hits me, you know, especially me and Nick have like a code language where I'll be like, yo, that's the. And then Nick's just like, this is what we're doing for the next week if you want to show up to anything. Because that's kind of like, I have a thing I say where it's like, yo, whoever that is, just tell them come to work.
Yeah.
Tell them all access. Like, whatever we're doing, tell them pull up.
Codes are
Because
nice.
everything's not always like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't take people
Everywhere.
Yeah. You can't take everybody everywhere.
Dude, it just
But it's
worked
like,
out
you know,
perfect. Got the kiddos down for a nap time, and I was in his room for probably 2 hours, and we were just blazing talking.
No,
like,
we sat
To
there.
come
It
to
was
Will's
awesome.
defense, though, I get it. If you fly in, you're what 7 hours different. I don't even know what the time change is.
Yeah, it's probably like 5, 6
5 hours
p.m.
here,
Five,
but it's
yeah,
11
sort of
it's a-
set. We want to see it. We got the nanny with us. We're like,
Yeah.
hey, let's get to the
It
room.
took
and
you
you're
like
like 4 or
9 hours
5.
to
It's
get
like
there?
it's like 9, 10, 11 in Nashville.
Which
Yeah.
route did you take?
We went from, bro, we took the first flight out at like 5:30 in the morning to go to Dallas. And then from Dallas, it was a 7-hour flight out to Hawaii.
Yeah,
And we land there and we get there and rent the car and everything else. But
That
it
is
was
the most
12 hours of
efficient way to
travel.
go, though, for what it's worth. Believe it or not.
I
'Cause
know,
what, it's an
bro.
hour and a half to Dallas, 2 hours to Dallas.
Yeah, it was like an hour and a half to Dallas.
Because it's not. If
and
not,
then you
gotta
take
go
the
to
long
LA.
one.
Yeah,
then you take the
LA's
long
not
one.
like that.
No, but
you would
LA,
think
LA's
logically-
more like, you know, you're going against the wind, so sometimes it can be 4.5, 5 hours, and you got another 6. So you save like an hour and a half if you go to Dallas.
Get this
Just
on
go
the
to LA and
or the
stay the night.
Chicago way. Somebody
Yeah,
told me
I
the
think
Chicago
that's the
way's
way to do
fastest.
it.
Go to LA,
You
spend
get to
the
the
day
West
in
Coast.
LA.
Yep.
If you
Get
really,
dinner.
Yeah.
Well, that's our plan
I'm
to
already
get to
thinking
Australia.
about that next time.
That's our plan to get to Australia. Is we're going to go to spend a few days in Hawaii, and then kind of slowly skip our way down towards.
Think about this, and on the way back, we went Redeye.
Oh, God.
Brutal. We went Redeye on the way home. Our flight was like at like,
How did Rue do?
dude, she did solid. But we were just a shell of our, like, you know, I'm sitting there. I brought a little sleep mask just to see if I could fall asleep, but you're just like staring at your black mask the entire flight back. You don't know how much sleep you get.
Yeah.
And we're
That's
just
the
operating.
worst.
I mean, that was like 12-hour travel back. But they did solid. Rue and Scotty.
How does
That's
Ryman
good.
travel?
Great. No, I mean he was never really a terrible traveler. We went to the islands.
Did y'all
with
travel
him.
him from birth though?
We took him on his first flight when he was like 4 months old down to the islands, and he did good. Now he just chills. Like he'll sit, watch his iPad, have a snack. He doesn't really complain.
Yeah.
We had Moana. She just rewatched Moana.
He's obviously
a couple
fine on a
times.
private jet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he chills.
He
Gulf
chills. He
Stream.
runs up and down the aisle.
Yeah. Stewardess is kind of frustrated, but we're paying her, so it's all good.
What a rough life.
Dude, yeah. Could you imagine pre iPads with kids?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you had to
Dude.
get them coloring.
Oh, yeah, coloring
I was one of
books.
them.
Yeah,
What do you
coloring
mean
books.
imagine?
Yeah,
I was
you're
there.
right.
Yeah, can't imagine.
What am I talking
That was
about?
us.
I was there.
Can you not imagine?
We had the
Being a
action
dad
sketches.
doing it?
Oh, being a dad,
Like, bro.
Dog, when they came with the thing where you could move the two little things and make
Yeah,
little-
and then you shake it
Oh,
up
the
and
etch
it
a
go away.
sketch.
that might as well
Drawing
have been
a
an
penis
iPad.
on an etch a
Yeah.
sketch
That
was
might
my
as well
only
have been
goal
an
ever.
iPad.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Etch a cock.
So we went to Canada and the kids had the iPads and it was like seamless. It
Yeah.
was so easy.